And I've seen this a lot. I've seen where people come in and they're like, wow, my credit card got slashed. I'm like, well, what
Mm.
happened? I don't know. I didn't have, when I checked their whole credit profile, I'm like, yeah, but you're over.
What are some things that people can do right now to avoid getting their credit card shut down?
I would think the most important thing that you don't, well, two things that are really important.
Yeah.
One, no late payments. That's
Mm.
100%.
Yeah.
Two, utilization. You might have with Navy Federal a credit card right now of $50,000. Navy Federal will go in and check what's going on with your credit. If
Yeah.
they see that you're over leveraged in other credit cards,
Yeah.
might not be Navy Federal's credit cards, but they do see it in other credit cards that you might miss a payment,
Mm.
or your utilization is already, I mean, the cards are maxed out. They can do two things.
Yeah.
They get scared if they see it's too crazy, they can close your account, or
Yeah.
they can bring your credit limit really low. And I've seen it from
Mm.
$20,000, it can be slashed one day to $1,000. So
Yeah.
I would tell you, don't think only because you're doing everything correctly with Navy Federal. No, you have to do everything correctly as you're paying your credit with every credit card.
That's right. Yeah.
They're watching. That's just the way it is.
Mm.
Periodically, if you look in your credit, you will see where your own credit cards, as well as Credit Karma and other,
Mhm.
you know, experience, they do soft pulls. That's why
Yeah.
you get all these solicitation at the house, because they're checking, they're seeing,
Yeah.
what you're doing. So, and I've seen this a lot. I've seen where people come in and they're like, wow, my credit card got slashed. I'm like, well, what
Mm.
happened? I don't know. I didn't have, when I checked their whole credit profile, I'm like, yeah, but you're overextended on all these credit cards.
Right.
You're
Right.
basically paying the minimum. That's why they don't want you to do that. They know that at one point, if you're just paying the minimum, all these credit cards, you're a
Yeah.
high risk that you can default. So they're going to
Mm.
cover your asset. What are they going to do? They're going to slash that
Yeah.
credit. They
That's
might
right.
not close it
Yeah.
because you haven't done anything with them, but they're not going to let you do the same thing to them. So
Yeah.
it becomes right now, credit cards are very iffy, and you just got to play the game correctly.
That's right. And you
Yep.
hit it right on the head too. You got to just play the game correctly.
Yeah.
If you do the things that banks like to see, then they're going to do their part, giving you those credit limit increases, giving you those perks and things of that sort. However, the opposite is true.